What's up, everybody? Excuse the suit, man. I'm sorry about the suit, but I had to get it because it was a good deal on it. You know what I mean? Walmart don't play. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You scratch it and the cologne, it's got built in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. The belt sewn onto the pants and everything already. You know what I mean? I had to jump on it, man. It's called the Steve Harvey Startup Kit. Makes you feel like a pimp. Want to welcome y'all to the comedy club. I hope y'all enjoy the ambulance. Give it up for all the comics you heard. Give it up for everybody. Give it up for all of them, man. And Bruce Jingles. Give it up for Bruce Jingles, my homie, man. Yeah, me and Bruce, we got a lot in common, man. He grew up in El Monte, I grew up with no money. You know what I'm saying? It was yeah, man. And he's right. That's the way we do it. I said, you know how we do it, man. We had black guys in our gang. That's a name you name it. You call them Shadow or Casper. That's true. For real, we do it like that. We're like that, man. All our white friends were called Güero, right? That's all, Güero. You know, because we nickname you by what you look like. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying. We used to call my second grade teacher, if she was a big girl, we called her by her dress size, la 22. 22, that was her name. I'm so serious. I wish I could write that stuff. I ain't lying. We had a guy, a friend of ours, he had a crooked eye. It looked up. We used to call him buscaviones. That means looking for airplanes. For real. Like, hey, buscaviones, what's up? I go, you tell me. That's how we do it, man. Mexicans are like that. We just nickname each other. We give you a name just like that. We don't play. We got a whole group of people over here. What's happening, guys? How y'all doing? What you guys celebrating tonight? Yo, that's a celebration for a Mexican right there. It's like, what's today? It's a special day. What is it? We're going to drink beer. Oh, okay. Well, I understand. That's a Mexican thing. Man, this is cool. I'm glad you guys are laughing. It's a relief for me because I just did a show for Narcotics Anonymous and they were not laughing, man. They were all heroin addicts. They were trying to laugh, but they kept nodding out. Jean, this guy's funny. One guy was clapping after all my jokes. Jean. It's good to be home, good to be home. Traveling a lot lately, just going places, seeing the United States of America. Yes, and I'm realizing one thing. The more I see of this country, the more I realize Mexicans are everywhere. We are, oh my gosh, we're everywhere. It's scary. All over the world, too, except for Australia. We not there yet. No, we got two on the way, but they're not. It's a long way, man. That's a. Compadre, when are we gonna get the place is far, hombre? Hombre, compadre. But when we get there, watch out. Give us 2 weeks. We'll outnumber the kangaroo. We're gonna be selling koala tacos. Tacos de koala. Tacos de koala, mate. Just celebrated 20 years of marriage, everybody. Happily married, too. Happily married. Happily married. I love it. I love being married. I know some people have had bad experience, but I've been very blessed and fortunate to have a good wife who can fight. Oh, I ain't lying, man. My wife can fight, dude. She can get them up. Girl grew up in the projects. She would make a weapon out of anything. I ain't lying. She will. She'll cut you with a food stamp. I ain't lying. Yeah, she cut me one time. It hurt. You ain't felt pain till you felt the paper sting of a food stamp. I ain't lying, man. That's just a paper cut. Fact, grew up straight up in the projects, but she's been with me when I had nothing. She was with me when I was broke. And I was broke. I was broker than a pimp on a foggy night. I ain't lying. Is that broke or what, dog? We ain't lying, homeboy. Hey, even when our first child was born, we were so broke. She had one of those C-sections, you know what I mean? We couldn't even afford it. She had to get a C-section 8. You know? Little help from the government, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I love that girl. I love that girl. I don't care if she lost weight. I love that girl. She did. She lost weight, man, and I don't like it. I liked her with meat, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm serious. I used to like taking her out slow dancing, you know what I'm talking about? Because I used to just turn her around and around and just like to watch her. Woo, she looked good. Like Carne de Pastor, you know what I mean? It's like that. Step in the name of love. I love that girl, man. I love that girl. I love her. Our first date, it was a trip, man. Our first date, I wanted to show her places and take her places. You know, I wanted to impress her, you know what I mean? I took her to a real classy restaurant, expensive place, right? We walked in there, this girl didn't even know how to act, man. She was all nervous. She's like, it's so hot in here. And she wiped off her eyebrow. Looking at me all cockeyed. What? I said, your eyebrow's gone, girl. Here's a Sharpie. Go fix it. You're embarrassing me, man. They know me around here. This is Sizzlers. But I love her. I do. I'm trying to keep my marriage happy. We're still on our honeymoon. We're still on our honeymoon. I'm gonna tell you something. I am. I'm still on a honeymoon, and I'm gonna keep it that way because I don't want to be married like my mom. My mom and dad had a lot of kids, man. A lot of kids. I met most of them too. But my dad, he was a player, and took off and had other kids everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So my mom had to raise us by herself. For real. She was my mother and my father, right? Had a mustache, everything, you know what I mean? Then one day she brings us home a stepdaddy. I ain't lying, man. He wasn't even our stepdaddy. We just like calling him that, you know, because he didn't want to work. He sat on the steps all day. Just drinking and thinking, man. You're like, get a job, stepdaddy. You got to pay this rent, fool. What's wrong with you? We used to like calling him Adam, because my mom was always saying, let me at him, let me at him. My mom was mean. I ain't lying, dude. I ain't lying. My mom threw a can of spray starch at Adam, hit him right between the eyes. Bam! Boom! He still got Niagara right here, right there. You'll recognize it. It ain't a tattoo. That's from the can. But he had it coming. He shouldn't have been standing there. You know it's better than be standing up when my mom's mad. My mom's vicious. That's a Mexican right there. That girl's Mexican. My mom used to be fine when she was back in her days, because Adam's my age almost. He's not that much older than me. You know what I'm saying? That's embarrassing, because the kids at school, they made fun of me. Hey, your stepdad got detention, huh? Judge not. What can you say to that? You know what I'm saying? Adam, man, I ain't lying. My mom I don't know what happened. She's all trippy now. She don't even know how to put on her makeup right anymore. She wears this funky perfume. I don't even know what it's called. It's nasty though. I think it's hamster cage number 5 or something like that. But yeah, man. She's still with Adam, too. She's still with Adam, man. I can't believe that. Still with Adam. Adam, can't believe it. Adam likes to drink a lot, man. Adam got us kicked out of more houses than a stuttering Jehovah's Witness. For real. I'm not dogging Jehovah's Witnesses, and I'm not dogging people that stutter either. So if you stutter, don't get mad. My friend Hector's mad at me. He stutters. He moved to Oregon, calls me Colette. Talking about, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up, fool? I said, the phone bill, Hector. Why don't you write down what you're going to say in practice, dog? Call me back. He said, right. He ain't called back. I don't care. He's tripping. That guy's a trip. He's got that split personality disease. And he used to call me up all the time. And I got called waiting. He called me on both lines. Crying on one, laughing on the other. I said, make up your minds, Hector. They passing the checks around, guys. Please don't forget to tip, especially the Mexicans. You know we don't like tipping. We don't like tipping. That's just wrong. So when we go to restaurants, we take a long time for them to come to us. They're like, where's the waitress at? Where's the waitress? She keeps passing us. Well, won't you tip? And you notice I'm saying Mexicans. I'm not saying Mexicans, because Mexicans tip. There's a difference between Mexican and a Mexican. Oh, yeah. Mexicans are the ones that get educations. They get jobs. Mexicans, we're ghetto. You can be white and be a Mexican. It's what you do. For example, if you do all your banking in a liquor store, you a Mexican. If your old lady is taller than you are, you a Mexican. If you're over the age of 36 and still get hickeys, that's a Mexican right there. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, man, I'm telling you. If you got tapatio in your purse right now, that's Mexican. I'm telling you, man. If you tell people your baby is 6 months old, how old is your baby? 6 months old? Man, look at this. All these checks going. I can hear all the little arguments already. Everybody argues different, too. All the white people, I got it. No, I got it. I got it. No, I got it. Please, you paid for all of us to get in. Let me buy all the beer, okay? And then all the drinks. Please, that's on me. Todd, I won't have it. Mexican's like, no, Charlie, I didn't order this beer. I brought my own beer here. I didn't order that, Holmes. That's how you do it. If you got beer in the car right now waiting for you, you a Mexican. That's an outside. If you took your wedding pictures with your cell phone, that's a Mexican. If your telephone is in your baby's name, you black. That's a black thing. We can't take credit for that one. That's where my mom learned. That's where my mom learned that from. She put everything in my name when I was a little kid. I had bad credit when I was a little kid. I had to file Chapter 7 when I was 7. I had bill collectors at school. Can we speak to you in the hallway? I go, you got to wait till recess. My mom was ghetto. I was a Mexican right there. My mom was Mexican, boy. Ooh, and Halloween was worse. Oh my gosh, Halloween's coming up. I still get flashbacks when I was a little kid. It was traumatizing, man. My mom made us ghetto costumes. Embarrassing ones, man. One time she telling me, grab the cushion of the sofa. Hold it in front of you. Look, you're an umpire. I was an umpire. Hot ghetto costume, man. Oh my God. Grew up on welfare. I want to take this time right now to thank all you taxpayers from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that cheese that wouldn't melt. I know all about the WIC program, people. You know what WIC stands for? Women in chanclas. That's right. I know. That's why I love living in LA, man. LA, everybody was on welfare. For real. When I moved to LA, everybody was on welfare. I was in welfare heaven. Yeah. The ice cream truck guy would come. I was the only one in line paying with food stamps. Everybody was. I grew up in the projects. I know what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Paying for my big stick with $1 food stamp. That's what I was doing. I didn't care. LA. You know what I love about LA? Everybody speaks Spanish. Everybody speaks Spanish in LA. I ain't lying. Everybody. And everybody marries everybody. My homeboy's Mexican and Korean. Yeah, we call him Chingao. Hey, Chingao. For real. Oh, my friends, man. My friend's black and his wife is Korean. They had a baby named Martin Luther Kim. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. Yeah. I was down in Florida doing a show, right? I was in Florida. And you know, in Florida, they got alligators down there, but the people in Florida, they're used to them. They're not afraid of them. And I saw a guy fishing by the water. I go, sir, aren't you afraid of an alligator? He can get you. Because I ain't afraid of no alligator. They don't bother you if you don't bother them. You ain't from around here, are you, amigo? I said, no, I'm from Los Angeles. Los Angeles? Do you know Jose? I said, is he a Mexican guy with black hair? That's him, that's him. I said, there's a lot of Mexicans in Los Angeles. I know, ain't you afraid? I said, no, they don't bother you if you don't bother them. LA's cool. Some of you, anybody visiting from out of town, if you are, look, it's a cool place. Just mind your own business and you'll be all right. That's all you gotta do. Just stick, just don't start. If you see a bus full of Asians, leave them alone. They're tourists. Okay? If you see a bus full of blacks and Mexicans, leave them alone. They're going to court. If you see a bus full of just black people, leave them alone. They're going to a march. If you see a green bus full of Mexicans, leave them alone. They'll be back in March. Just... yeah. They're going home. That's right. They're going home for Christmas, New Year's, la boda, la quinceañera. And then they're coming back for the springtime, for spring cleaning. Right there. Oh, man. Hey, you know what? The fastest growing minority in New York City are Mexicans right now. If you go down there, go to Jackson Heights, you'll think you're on Broadway over here. I'm not lying. Am I right? Am I right? It is. It's amazing. New York City, I fell in love with New York City. The only thing I didn't like is everybody asked for money over there. As soon as I got there, they say, man, let me get some change. Let me get some change. I said, I ain't got no change. Well, let me get $1. Let me get $1, man. I said, officer, I ain't got no money, man. Just had my second child, man. Ain't that a trip? Thank you. Thank you very much. That's kind of you. I just hope my wife don't find out. She be sweating the small stuff. I got two daughters. And, man, they're expensive because they want dolls. Every doll they see on TV, they want it. And I got to get it for them, and I can't keep up with Barbie. They got a new doll. Every week, Barbie has a new one out. They got that divorced Barbie, man. Oh, yeah, she comes complete with all of Ken's stuff. Yeah, they got the crackhead Barbie tweaking Tina. Her eyes don't blink. She talks. I didn't take it. She don't even come with anything. She sold it all. They got that Mexican Barbie, Sucia, right? And Shusha. And she comes complete with her papers and everything. A little buzz pass. Hickeys all over her neck. They got everybody. I'm telling you, they got the black Barbie too. Barbecue. That's her name, Barbecue. She comes complete with a little attitude. Excuse me, you don't own me. Okay, you don't own this. So, I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real, okay? Okay? Oh my goodness, my hair fell off. Hold on, 1 second. I'm not making fun of black people either. I love black people. My best friend's black. Half black. No, he is. Half black, half Jewish. And yeah, he speaks Hebrew. Yeah, we call him Jew-Rome. What's up, Jew-Rome? That's what I'm talking about. Some of you are laughing. Other people are looking at me like, this guy looks like Saddam Hussein and Wayne Newton had a baby. If you are visiting us from in LA, please be careful who you ask directions to from, because it's hard getting good directions nowadays. Never ask directions from a cholo. Oh, I'm sorry, they're not cholos anymore. They're Raider fans. It's not politically correct anymore, eh? You know, tree trimmers, they're not tree trimmers. We're branch managers. I was in East LA looking for 3rd Street, and I asked this homie, hey homie, how do I get to 3rd Street? Oh, they let 3rd Street. All right, check this out, homie, all right? Here's what you're gonna do, all right? You're gonna go this way. And they, no, Sasuke, go this way, it's faster, eh? You know what, I'll take you, I'll drive, scoot over. No, you won't. I was in Michigan. I asked this gay dude for directions. I go, how do I get to Alma from here? He got an attitude. He's like, okay, here's what you're going to do, okay? You're going to go this way, 3 lights, all right? You could go that way, but why? 3 lights, make a left. You're going to go 6 lights, then you're going to make another left. You got that? It's You're going to see the 46. Make a right. Just go straight. You'll see it. I did exactly what he said. I still got lost. Accidentally ended up at his house. Hey, we used to have this gay buddy of ours, Flaco. He was gay, right? He was a gangbanger, man. This dude was bad, but he was gay, and he could fight, and nobody told him because he could fight. And but he was cool. He used to always party me up and stuff, get me high and stuff, and I liked it in him. And one time Flaco was going to get me high, right? And so we went to the Connections house, and he gave her the money, and she went to get the thing. And, no, for real, check it out, right? Look, for real, check it out. So while we were waiting, Flaco tried kissing me. Came dead at me with his mouth wide open, dude. I was going to hit him, but I wanted to get high, right? So I just said, not right now, Flaco. Just not right now. Because it was PCP, peepers. That was my drug of choice back in the day, PCP. That stuff makes you do some dumb stuff, man, to the police. It does. I've been beat up by the LAPD so many times you just don't know. Because I ain't got no proof. This was back before video cameras. I didn't have no video camera like Rodney did. All I had was my homeboy with an etchy sketch. I got it, dog. I got it. We're going to get paid, homie. We're going to get paid. And then he ran and shook the evidence and erased it. But that PCP, man, that stuff will make you do some dumb stuff. One time I was so high on this stuff, I went to jail for arguing with a stop sign. I was all, don't tell me what to do. I'll stop when I want to stop. Shoot, want some, get some. Bad enough, take some. Mr. Sign, what? See, these are my dogs, and they don't have names, so if I let them go, I can't call them back. Yeah, laugh all you want. I'm the one that went to jail. They thought I was nuts. They thought I was crazy because of that stuff. They sent me to get my head checked, right? They took me to this office, and I got scared. I told the cop, I'm not going in there. He said, how come? I said, look what it says on the door, Psycho the Rapist. He said, that's psychotherapist. Right. Well, cover me, Daniel. I'm going in. I've done some embarrassing things before, man. I went to jail for a DUI one time, man. DUI, drunk driving. Wasn't even my fault. I was just hungry. I put him to a taco truck, right? I didn't know it was a SWAT truck. They look the same, man. I'm trying to order tacos. They're yelling at me, get out of here, we have a hostage situation. I don't want no sausage. Go on, situation. No, hombre. Give me 3 tacos, that's all. I know how to make 6. That's life in L.A., man. That's life in L.A. right there. I love L.A. I've lived all over the country. I've lived everywhere, but this is my place that I love. I love L.A. I've lived with everybody all over. I've lived with white people, black people, everything, and we all get stereotyped. I don't care who you are, what nationality you are. We all get stereotyped, man. White people get lied about, too. They say that white men can't dance. That's a lie. I've met a lot of good white people that can dance good. You know, that white men can't jump. That's another lie. I got jumped by 6 of them one time. They can jump. They do a good job. They can jump. Don't fall for the old okey doke. You know, we got our differences and we got things in common. That's cool, you know. Black people and Mexicans got food in common. Black people love fried food, so do Mexicans. We like it so much, we refry it. You know, and we're different, man. That's what I like about it, man. I like the differences in all the cultures and races and all that. So I like the difference. You know, when I went to white schools, they were different from the black schools that I went to, and I liked that they did that. The white cheerleaders, I like them because they get to the point. Give me an A, give me a B. Black cheerleaders got to talk back to you. Give me an A, you got your A, you got your A. Give me a B, you got your B, you got your B. High, oh my goodness, high. No, he didn't, Man, girl, you don't play, do you? Black people do everything cool, man. They do everything like take it to another level. Especially when it comes to singing, man, black people get down. I saw a brother sing the national anthem at a basketball game. He got down, man. He wasn't done until the 3rd quarter, but ooh. He was adding stuff to that song I never heard before. Oh, say, hey! Can you see by the dawn's early la 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 la. La. What's so proud? I said proud. But you didn't hear me though. I said proudly we hail. You know, one time things got so bad I had to go to one of my friends and talk to him. And I told my friend, I said, you know, I'm having problems with a woman that I love. It seems I call her on the phone, but I just can't get her to answer. So I went to her house and I saw her car parked in the driveway. I knocked on the door, but still my knocks went unanswered. So I went home and I watched television until television went off. And then I played my records until I just didn't want to hear them anymore. And then I went to bed, but I found myself waking up a few hours later, and the tears running down my face. And my friend said, Lenny, you just ought to forget about it. But this is what I told my friend. I said, maybe you've never been in love like I've been in love, and maybe you've never felt the things that I felt. But this is what I told my friend. I said, sometimes you get lonely. You get lonely. Oh, 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 oh. And I cried. Oh, 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 oh. And the home of the brave. Thank you very much.